Well, hello mancavers, it's been a while since my last video. You're going to be wondering, what's he done? Well, I've been doing a bit to the van. So, I'm going to give you a little tour of exactly what I've done. Roll the credits. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. So, man cavers, you need to excuse the mess inside the van and look beyond, at what I've done. Here, my finest work. The cushions off our seat base. We have installed a kitchen. Look at this bad boy. Now then, if I move my beverage tin, I really haven't prepared this for a video, have I? We lift our thing up. There we are. We have gas that all works. Cooker that all works. So we've actually had this going. Even the electronic ignition. Oh, well, I ain't connected. No, beg your pardon. The electronic ignition has a control box under here, which I do need to connect up to the fuse box. I've put bed pods in. So there's our bed pods. Our mattress is going to sit full time on top here. It's not going to be taken down. So this bit is going to be our garage area. Excuse the mess. Our battery system. So what have I been doing today? Well, what I've been doing today is I've connected our two batteries up. I've got two brand new 110 amp hour batteries. Positive to positive, negative to negative. So we have them joined together to make one 220 amp hour battery. I've installed a split charge relay, so when I start the engine, this little lickish light here come on, and that charges these. Volt sensing these, so when that if you look on there, it says LED on at 13 volts. So when your battery on your starter battery on your van get to 13 volts, which is normally about 13, anywhere between sort of 13 and, well, 15 at the high end, come out of your alternator. So when your engine's running, your starter battery should get between 13 and 15 volts. This thing will come on, complete the circuit between these two wires, and then starts charging these batteries. When you switch your engine off, it stops charging these. So if these go flat, your starter battery on your van isn't flat. So we've connected these. We have a main power here going to the bottom of our fuse box. We have a earth at the top there to our fuse box. This little earth is to the split charge unit. And obviously there's a big earth down to the battery and another earth down to the bodywork. So the whole system is to the van's ground. So this all works. We've done all this. Now then, I've put lighting in. We have a temporary switch here. Well, I say this is the switch I'm going to use, but obviously the wiring's temporary because I'm going to build a pod up here, up against this gap. And the switch is going in there. Tick tock, tick tock. So when we turn our switch on, there, look at that. We have beautiful downlighting LEDs that I've put into the ceiling. Isn't that good? On here. Now look at these for posh. Bedside lamps and they're touch lights. Look at that. And if we touch them, we can dim them as well. There they go. They're down to a dim. Touch them again, off. On. Hold, and they'll get brighter. Look at them. Look at them touch lights in a camper van. Isn't that good? And they have USBs to charge our phone while we're in bed. So isn't that good? We have another one this side. I've actually built these pods. As you can see, they're not screwed down yet. The wiring for them goes underneath there, look. So once these are in place, they will be screwed. Let's see if I can zoom. I have zoomed out as much as I can. So yeah, these will move about at the minute. But these will be screwed up to there. This rough looking wood I've got here, I've actually sanded and waxed that. That's going to make shelves that go across here. And we're going to have top lockers in here. So there we go. There's our LED lighting. Don't that look good? There. So that's what we've been doing. I know that don't seem like a lot, but believe me, it's been a lot of work. I had to cut all these pods out. I had to sort of make them out of 12mm plywood. Cut them all out, 4 of them. So that kind of makes the bedroom area. That separates it. Here's our kitchen worktop. Looks absolutely lovely. I have got to make a splashback up here, but that's when we cover this entire wall. This seat will be lifted out and we cover this entire wall in, well, something you'll like. I've made end panels. This one's not been screwed in yet. Basically just plywood, which I've covered in wallpaper. Look at that. Look at this lovely alcoholic wallpaper. So that's making an end panel for there. All these things take time to make though, guys. That's why I haven't done an awful lot of videos. Our panel this end is already bolted in, or screwed in should I say. Don't that look lovely? So yeah, there's basically our kitchen area in our self-built camper. Which, like I say, does all work. I've had the gas on, tried the electronic ignition, tick, 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 tick. Yep, it does all work. What's this? Oh, that's a 12-volt switch I've got for some. The worktop. You're going to be thinking, oh, that's a lovely bit of worktop. And it is indeed. Do you know what it is? I'll give you a little clue. Our worktop is made up of this laminate flooring, believe it or not. Hard wearing. This is glossy finish as well, so it's nice and wipe clean. I thought if that'll withstand people walking on it and furniture being dragged on it, it'll withstand, you know, kitchen worktop. As long as we use a chopping block and don't actually knife on here, I think we'll be fine. So yes, this is, I really should be sponsored by Pepsi Max, you know. So yeah, that's our kitchen worktop all made up. Yeah, look at that. Don't that look lovely? So that's our kitchen worktop for our camper. So all these wires I've put in here, they will be coming out. They're just in here really crudely, these white ones, just to basically get some light in here and make sure everything works. They will all be disconnected and put through there a lot neater. I'll probably have a hole through in this bit of wood and have them come through and go neatly into the fuse box. I like this fuse box because if a fuse blows, a little light come on. Look, there you go, to tell you which fuse is blown. Obviously that's for the touch light. So when I put that fuse back in, that light go out. Look at that. Ain't that good? So that's a fuse box that tells you which fuse is blown without even having to look, because a light come on. So yeah, what do you reckon to that? Very easy to wire up the fuse box. Positive wire goes to the bottom, earth wire goes to the top, and basically these connections along there are for your 12-volt earth, and all these blocks down here become live, so you can just put your 12-volt lives into them, whatever that may be. I thought that was really good. I was really impressed with that fuse box, and it was about 20 quid off eBay, so weren't the end of the world. We're also putting a shelf under here, and a 240-volt inverter is going on that. I don't know where the inverter is, whether that's in this van. I don't think it is. No. So we need, yes, we've got a 240-volt pure sine inverter, which we've got to go in there, which is going to run a 240-volt fridge, which is going in here. So, yes, we're getting a little tabletop fridge, which will go in there. I'll tell you for why, because we don't want to be too dependent on gas. I know you're saying, well, why have you got a gas stove? Because cooking on electric I looked at induction hobs, but the current draw and actually cooking electric off an inverter, off 2 batteries, I didn't find that feasible at all. I thought, no, that's going to just cane the batteries in a matter of 45 minutes. They'll be dead. So we're going to run a little tiny, you know, butane cylinder. That's the one. We're going to use a little butane cylinder just to cook with. That'll be it. Our hot water, we have to go in this side where them cupboard doors are. We have a therma hot water heater, which is electric, low power, 160 watts, and that'll heat 5 litres of water in about an hour. So I thought, brilliant. Upside to that heater is it's also got an inlet, so if you've got a Chinese diesel heater, which we're going to put a diesel heater in there, you can actually pipe the diesel heater so the heat come out the heater, through the water heater, out the other side, and then you pipe it into your van. So as you're actually got your heating on, it goes through the heater and heats the water. And the electric is you can either use the electric full time or just for backup. So that's a 2-in-1 heater, which I'm really excited about. So yes, believe it or not, just building all this stuff, doing all this, has taken best part of 3 weeks. And I think all of last week, I was 10 hours a day on this damn thing. You know, for an entire week, I was 10 hours a day, Monday to Saturday, just to get this done. It takes an absolute age, because I want it nice and I want it right. So, yeah, it may seem simple just cutting them panels out, but you've got to sand them and you've got to paint them, let them dry, then paint them again, carpet the walls. We made the ceiling panel quite a while ago. Then there was building the bed frame, putting all the wires in. There was quite a bit to be doing. So yes, that's what I've been doing. And to be honest, I haven't filmed any of it. I had this image to start with that I was going to film the progress of the build as I went along, but I've come to realise that, to be honest with you, it would have been so boring and drawn out, and a lot of the time I was thinking on my feet as I went. So actually filming doing any of this weren't really realistic, because I didn't really know what I was doing as I was doing it myself, if that makes any sense. So no, actually filming progress on this has been pretty hard. So, yeah, I just wanted to do an update of what I've been doing, why I've been quiet. Very sad news about our great Queen. We won't get into that too much, but it's very sad times. And yes, I did watch the funeral on Monday. Very nice it was. But there you go. So, R.I.P. our Queen, and God save King Charles. There we go. Let's hope he do a good job. Enough of religion, politics and all that, because I do not get into that on the channel. But there you go. Thought I'd better mention our dear Queen. So, this is how far we have got in our camper. We have also put a back window in the camper as well. There we go. I'll just show you the rear window we've put in. And the spare wheel is going on this side, punk, somewhere where my hand is. So we'll have a spare wheel that side, little window, reversing camera. Very cloudy on the screen, so I think that seems like that camera up there is fogged up on the inside. I'm going to have to see if I can take that off and replace it. Big roof rack going on. We've got the 250 watt solar panel to go in, the solar charge system to go in. But you've seen everything else we've done, including our beautiful captain's chairs. This one's still swiveled around. Here's that wallpaper I used. Look, in case you was wondering what I put on them panels. And this the only place I've seen this is home base. So there we go. There's plenty of acoustic carpet. We have service items still to do. Look at that for an air filter. So we have service still to do on this, including cam belt. So we will be getting around to that as well. But there we go. So, yes, I'm going to go like and subscribe. And we will see you next time on another van. I've also been busy, I don't know what I've said, because for some reason the video stopped. I've also been busy down Mrs. Mancave's building wood stores and making outside sheds. So I've actually got room there to make more videos for you guys over the winter, because from Mrs. Mancave's to here, it's about 25 miles. So that's a 50-mile round trip. And to save me doing that every day, just to make a video during the winter, I'm going to start working from home a bit more. So we have a small shed at home, which Mrs. Mancave has kindly donated, but I need to rehouse everything out of there and put into her shed. And then, yeah, I can use that shed. And I have an abundance of things around here that I can ship back there and do videos on. So over the winter, you guys are going to get a lot of engine videos, getting engines running. There probably won't be too many van videos or too many car videos. It'll be mainly engine videos over the winter. Lots to be doing there. This little Lister B here, what we started. Once the shed's done, that will be going over to the new man cave workshop and all the parts for it, which I've got in a box in there, so that can be finished. I might take the auto truck over there and start on that, because I can do work and do welding and that over there. So yes, we will have lots of videos coming up in the winter. So my apologies for being quiet for the last fortnight. I've just been doing so much on that and stuff back home, and I didn't really know how to go about videoing any of it, so I didn't think it would be very interesting making wooden cabinets and basically working things out. So yeah, anyhow, lovely to speak to you again. Thank you for all your comments on my previous videos in the auto truck. I do read every single one, and I do try and reply as much as I can. So yes, thank you very much for that. And I hope you get the diff sorted on the Jag, Dave. I hope you've sorted that out. Right, I'm off. I'll speak to you next time. Bye-bye for now. Ha-ha!